Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie Mermaid and this month we are celebrating Tim Burton, and today we decided to attempt to do a scary white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. We start off by painting the face white. I used white makeup from Snazzaroo from Amazon. First of all, I put it on with a brush and then I used my beauty blender and blended it all in. Then I painted my eyebrows using a grey Snazzaroo makeup. And then we started by shading out the nose using a grey eyeshadow. I then joined my nose to my lip, again with grey eyeshadow. And then I started using a pink shade on my eyelids. And I also put the pink shade on my nose. I then used my grey makeup and I started putting thin lines all over my face. I then added white lines and I also added dark grey again over the top. I then started drawing out the bunny nose. Put a couple of little dots there later on for whiskers. And then I started to paint on the lips using a black face paint. I also did my nose at the bottom and in my nostrils. This was very ticklish. Then went over my nose to my lip in black as well. I then put in some red eye contacts. This still takes me a while to do and it still makes me cry. I then went under my eyes with a white eyeliner and I also added some fake eyelashes. I bought the costume from Amazon. I also added a shirt from Amazon. I wasn't sure which wig to do. I didn't know whether to do grey or white, but in the end, we went with white. This wig is also from Amazon. And I also bought these bunny ears that you can clip on and assemble how you want, or you can also put them on a hairband. I then started to work out how I was going to stick the clock on, so I started making a base around my face with tissue paper and liquid latex. I put it all around my eye. Please be careful with this. It stinks, it smells so bad, and it is very, very strong. It did make my eyes water. So I started thickening it up just to make a good place for the clock to stick to. So we just kept layering toilet paper and liquid latex over and over and over until we got a really good thick base for the clock to stick to. I also added the clock to a cotton pad so that it had a good base, so I wasn't just sticking metal to my eye. And I let this dry for around about 10 minutes. I then cut a cotton pad in half and added half of it to my face. Again, layering it with liquid latex. I then had my clock ready with a couple of cotton pads attached to it, and I smothered it with liquid latex and let it dry for around 2 minutes, and then I stuck the clock on my face and I held it there for around 5 minutes. I just kept pushing it around the edges lightly just to make sure that it's stuck down. I did attempt to use spirit gum, but it didn't really seem successful, so I went with liquid latex in the end. Once it's stuck, I then added red paint all around the cotton pad and around my eye. And then I used coagulated, I can never say that word, special blood that's very gloopy all around the eye, which gave it a really good effect. It's very sticky, so I tried to move my hair out of the way as it's a white wig. I really didn't want to get any blood on my wigs because I reuse them all the time. The blood did make the clock a little bit sticky, so I just held it down and gave it really good pressure whilst I was adding the blood as well. The blood did a really good job of hiding the cotton bud as well. I wasn't sure if I wanted the clock open or shut, but I quite liked it open. But it was easier to work out how and where I wanted the blood whilst it was closed. I put the liquid blood all over my face with a scratchy sponge. And then we added the ears back on for the final look. If you're wondering why I did eyelashes and contacts in the first bit, it was purely for a TikTok, just before and after. I then dipped a toothbrush in the liquid blood and started splattering it all around my face. And that is the look complete. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay around for the next one. Bye!